I have a confession to make. I don't like playing with my son. That probably sounded crazy. Let me give some context to this. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I honestly don't feel that being a mom means you have to do everything. There are the things I enjoy doing, and there's things I don't enjoy doing. And I'm very comfortable within myself to not do the things that I don't enjoy doing, especially if it isn't essential. I'm not the mom who loves waking up at 6 a.m. Like, get somebody else to do it. I'm not the mom that enjoys answering the same questions 15 times in a row. I will answer it once. If you didn't hear once, oh well. I'm not the mom who can spend hours pretending to be a part of Cars or Monster Jam or Hot Wheels. And for a tiny, tiny second, I used to feel a little bit guilty because, social media online, you see moms that present to do it all. Then I quickly realized that those things don't define me as a good mother. And actually thinking about my own childhood, I was like, my mom never played with me. Ever. I don't even think she played with us at a park or went on any ride. And we loved her. Like, that is still my twin in them. So a lot of these things that we stress about every single day, like, they don't even care. Kids really don't even care. What matters is that my son feels loved, seen, and supported.
It's very interesting that she says what matters is that her son feels loved, seen, and supported. But you got to understand, children have very, very simple minds. They have very, very simple minds. If you love me, you play with me. If you play with me, it means you love me. If you do something for me that I said I wanted you to do, take me to the park, promise to take me to Disneyland, you love me. That's how they see it. So where she might think that the little games and things like that don't mean anything to her son, I believe she has a son, they mean everything. And when you bring a child into this world, it's not about what's fun. It's not about what you enjoy. Stop thinking of it as if to say that you're going to enjoy every single part. No one said you have to enjoy every single part, but you are here to perform a duty, and don't let your previous trauma from your childhood in terms of how your parent or parents raised you, don't project that onto your child. Don't turn around and say, oh, he doesn't need me to do games with him in the car, doesn't need me to answer the same question over and over and over. I'm sorry, if there's something missing from a connective point of view where you don't enjoy that, you need to do some work and find out why. How can you not enjoy answering the same question over and over and over for your child? Someone else's child I could understand, but you see, my kids, I'm going to answer that 10 times, 20 times, 50 times. Because that's going to breed something in them that allows them to be inquisitive. You want to ask questions. That's something you want to nurture. That's something you want to encourage. Once it gets to the 20th time, then you can turn around and say, hey, listen, I've answered this 20th time. Let's talk about something else. You are allowed to do that. But kids are kids. Let them be kids. Don't vilify them for being children. Don't take away what comes natural to them. Don't turn around and say, come and tell the rest of the world that I don't love this. Because as soon as you start speaking about it in that term, as soon as you start wanting to influence the masses and say, oh, don't you agree with me that no. That's not what we're here to do. If you want to be a good mother, take pride in every single part and every single aspect of being a mother. Don't turn around and pick and choose your favorites. Put effort into every part of it. Put effort into spending time with your kids. Put effort into teaching them. Put effort into playing with them. Because it goes really quick and it forms who they are. So if you do not put effort into spending time with your kids and playing with them, they're going to build that relationship with someone else that's not you, and then they're going to shut you out at some point. because you're not the person that they can go to do everything. There's a essential part of your relationship and your bond that you're failing to build, and you don't even know that you're doing it or not doing it. Yes, there might be parts of it that's not great. There's parts of you as a person that other people probably don't enjoy a lot of the time. But you want those people to have your back, and you want them to show up as and when you need them to.
Also learned that using childcare, asking for help, planning the excursions, taking time for my own maintenance, Russian mayonnaise, helps me to show up as a better mom and just a better person. I make space for myself. I have more patience, more energy, more time, mental fortitude to give. I honestly don't think we're meant to be everything every minute of the day. And it's unfortunate to see that these expectations are only placed on mothers. I think we're meant to love our children wholeheartedly while still allowing ourselves to be a whole person. And I don't think those two things have to compete. I have a confession to make.
Now, where I get her point that, spending all day with your child and playing with them all day can be physically draining for sure. I completely agree with that. But at the same time, when you think about bringing a child into the world, and when you think about what a family looks like, it's not one single person. So it's sounding like it's just her doing this, which is obviously the worst situation to be in, because the child is the only person that ends up suffering. You decided to bring a child into the world, so you should have made sure, for sure, that the environment was conducive to giving the child everything that you could possibly give the child. And if you didn't do that, well, guess what? You're going to have to step up. You're going to have to do the job of two parents. If you didn't do your due diligence in terms of who you laid down with and gave a child, then don't put that on your son. Put in the work. Suck it up. Ain't nobody going to give you no sympathy, because all that's going to happen is we're going to get this recurring loop that we're in, where parents bring children into the world, children are neglected, they end up having trauma, and they end up being the parents similar to the ones that gave them their trauma, passing it on to their children, which sounds like what's happening. Your mum didn't have time to play with you. Now you're doing exactly the same with your son. It's kind of sad, really. But hopefully something changes. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I don't really like stuff like this when people don't take pride in being good parents. Personally, I think things like this should get taken a lot more seriously in terms of parenting, and we shouldn't really entertain anything along the lines of bad parenting at all as people. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.